Wow. Got a bit of an issue here. Your hand is inside that man's head and so is your phone. And you appear to be sitting on his shoulder like a puppet. Excuse, sorry, are you a puppet? Are you a puppet? The bin men still haven't emptied the bins. Look at all this. Black bags lying here, horns peeping, waste. Bioton. Eh? I should be recording a video. I'm recording a video. Am I? Oh. Ah, good day to you. It's Christmas Eve, and it actually is Christmas Eve. It's 3 o'clock on Christmas Eve, which is when you'll be watching this video, or when it goes live. You might be watching it right now. You might be watching it 10 years down the line. It might be 10 years since the day that this video went live. I do not know. In which case, hello future. From the past, see that? Now, we have looked at the standard coaches, we've looked at the comfort class DLC. We had a bit of a nightmare in the last episode when I couldn't get the bus to stop. So we're back in the Neoplan Skyliner on route number 25, going from Hannover to Bremen. And we've got our Christmas cruiser lined up here, Shearing's Holiday. And it is actually the 24th of December in game. It's 3 o'clock. And we're going to be taking probably a sunset route in the snow. So let's get the bus set up and let's get underway. Remembering what buttons we need to push to get everything going. Start her up. Let's get the door closed because it's freezing outside. Wrong button. I've just opened the back door. Let's close the back door. Let's get rid of those horns. So yeah, I hope you're feeling good today. I hope you're looking forward to Christmas. Let me quickly set this up. Additional batteries are always on. Kitchen clearance. Actually, I'm going to leave the toilet off just now, otherwise we'll be listening to it all the way along the road. I don't need the night light on just yet. The passenger's monitor can be on. The air conditioning does need to be on. I'm going to set it to 22 degrees. So I'm going to knock that up to halfway. Fantastic looking Skyliner in this really nice Shearing's Holiday repaint, which is done by Dr. Dobler. You can find that on the Steam Workshop. And does it tell me the temperature? Yes it does, -7 degrees, which is why we've set the heating to 22 degrees. Now we have 16 kilometers to travel until we pick up our passengers. So let's get underway. We're going to put on some side lights as well, because why not? I think everything's set up. The only thing I do need to remember to turn on is the toilet, because passengers need the toilet. Well, they might not need to go. If they want to go, the option's there. And if they do need to go, the toilet's there. There we go. Yep. There's that beautiful gate. Hello there, sir. There's those horns again. There's those horns. I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna go for it. I might end up cutting the curb here. No, we didn't. Good stuff. And we're hanging it right up here. Yeah, I thought we'd jump back in the Neoplan for this one. So we're back in the big Skyliner. Tell you what, I know I've mentioned this a couple of times, but I really do like the dash illumination in these buses. It's really, really nice. So yeah, if you haven't done your Christmas shopping, considering this is just after 3 o'clock on Christmas Eve, I hope you have a master plan in place to solve that. Or if you haven't done any Christmas shopping at all, then you're in a bit of trouble. Because tomorrow is Monday, tomorrow is the day where you're going to be opening all the presents that lovely people have bought you. And they're going to be opening the presents that you've bought them, unless you haven't done any Christmas shopping. But if you don't celebrate Christmas, then I hope you have a lovely day whatever you do anyway. I hope you have a nice day, because that's what That's what it's all about, having a nice time. I did not clip that pavement, I am happy with myself. Tell you what, this coach does take off. But yeah, in the last episode I couldn't actually stop the Comfort Class DLC coach. I think it was the 517. I couldn't stop it at all from, yeah, just not being able to stop it at all, which was a little bit frustrating. So we did end up even English on point as always, as you know, trying to get all my words out at once. We did jump back into the standard Lion Sea coach and got our passengers to the destination finally. But I thought as we finished up in Hamburg, we'd continue on from Hamburg and head south. We will get our passengers checked in very, very shortly. We've still got 10 kilometers to travel before we get there. Look at this cheeky little devil running a red light. Yeah, I'm watching you, friend. I'm watching you. Oh, there's the micro stutter that we always get at the start of a video for some strange reason. I knew that traffic light would turn red. I knew it. I just knew it. Dear oh dear oh dear. Anyway, I think we get to go into the funky bus station again. Hello buses, hello, hello, hello. Shearing's holidays coming through. Oh, and there's one of the Scottish CityLink repaints. That looks really cool. Good to see that in game with Flixbus on the back window. Ignore that. Focus on the Scottish part. Really, really nice repaint. As we pull into our stop, and we will welcome aboard our passengers. I don't want to go too close to that because I want to pull out of there. Let's get the doors open then. And let's get some passengers checked in. Hi there, I hope you're well. You like the coach? It's beautiful, isn't it? Just freshly painted, so please don't touch it because you will get wet fingers. Where's the... oh yeah. Right, who's first? I'll go for you, sir.
Hi, Sie wollen bestimmt mein Ticket sehen.
I do want to see your ticket. Why are you not facing me? Yeah, he faces me as soon as I said that. I was quite creepy. You're going to Wilmshaven. We're not going there. We're not going there at all.
Mist.
Yep, sorry friend.
Moin,
hello
ich
there.
hoffe, ich bin hier richtig. Auf geht's.
Yes, auf geht's, let's go.
Moin, das Ticket.
Hannover, yes.
Ciao. Ich suche mir gerade eine neue Verbindung. Ist schon okay, ich nehme einen anderen Bus. Ich suche mir gerade eine neue Verbindung.
Mahlzeit.
Ah, there he is. Karlslotterton, we are not going to Karlslotterton, I'm sorry, sir.
Echt das falsche Ticket gebucht.
Hallo, ich hoffe, ich bin hier richtig.
Bremen.
Grüezi, mein Ticket. Danke sehr.
Got a lot of people standing together.
Grüezi, bitte sehr. Danke sehr.
Yes.
Guten
Hi
Tag,
there.
Sie wollen bestimmt mein Ticket. Mein Fehler.
Hala, no.
Tag, ich hoffe, ich bin hier richtig.
Bremen,
Ciao.
yes.
Guten Tag,
Hi there.
ich hoffe, ich bin
Bremen.
gut.
Who else is left?
Hallo, ist das gültig?
Yes, it's valid. On you go.
Sie wollen bestimmt mein Ticket sehen. Ciao.
Bremen. What about you?
Mahlzeit, bitte Sie.
Bremen?
Dankeschön.
Where you want to go?
Ich würde gerne ein Ticket kaufen.
You want to go Hanover? Yes, you can have a ticket to Hanover.
Sehr freundlich.
There you go. I think that's everyone. Yep. There we go. Hi there. Hi there. Hi there. Everybody's sitting comfortably? Are you all well? Hello there, straight on your phone? Yes, I thought you'd choose. Hi there. Let's get rocking and rolling then, shall we? I know, I'll turn on the toilet, don't worry. Restroom clearance, and we're going to play our announcement. I won't talk over the announcement because, you know, voices tend to clash. Departure is at 15:02, so I'm going to play it now and then we're going to get underway.
Hallo und herzlich willkommen bei Flixbus.
15:01, 15:02, we are departing. We swing out of the stand and get underway. Let's not take the side off of this coach. So we're on the road already then. Here we go. And just as we leave, the lights come on. Beautiful. Just realised I'm driving on the wrong side of the road. Can I get away here? Oh, I can go for it. Beautiful. So 157 kilometers to Bremen, which is our first stop before we head on to Hannover. And once we get to these red traffic lights, I'm going to turn on the comfort suspension for our passengers, because I've just remembered that this bus has that setting. Let's come to a stop then. And oh, it's over on the other panel. Comfort drive suspension is on. It's good to be back in the Neoplan. I really like this bus. As the sun starts to set on Christmas Eve, all those passengers heading home to their families and their friends, or going to their friends for some crazy Christmas parties to fill up on turkey and cake. Or if you're like me, I had a pizza for Christmas dinner one day and I enjoyed it. There we go then. Christmas decorations illuminated, looks really, really cool. Nice touch, and I'm in the wrong lane. However, the traffic light is green, so I'm going to put the foot down. But not put the foot down too much because I don't want to speed. We're going to be hanging a left up at the end of this road anyway. Don't know why I'm indicating now. Oh, I'm indicating because I'm turning. And it's changed to green, yeah! Maybe the Christmas light gods are on our side now. Nice, gentle, slow turn. There we go. Yeah, you can hear the difference with the air conditioning off and obviously having the toilet off as well. It makes the coach inside much quieter. I'm going to be a little bit gentle with the turning here. We'll see how well we can do this journey today. Now, we have called this route number 25. This is the Christmas Cruiser. And we're going to go for an overtake on this lorry as soon as this car is past us. Here we come then. There we go. Is he braking? Oh my god, dude, what are you doing? Ah. Oh god, oh god. No. Move. I didn't see the merging lanes. Oh, that van's almost. Oh. This lorry's a way to steam right up the inside of me. Holy moly. Right, I'm gonna overtake him again though, don't worry. Come on, Neoplan. You can do it. Oh, you're turning off. Bye then. You braked a little bit too late there, sunshine. There we go then. Everybody else has got their lights on so far. Just you stay there. Yeah. Don't go merging into the side of me. Just gonna whack on the cruise control again. I tell you, I like the way the sky is just now as it's starting to set. Excuse me, I had a whistling nose for a second there. I'm too far over to the left. Can I overtake here? No, I can't. Now I can. Although, what's the restriction for the roadworks? Whoa! That car came out of nowhere there. We've got 100, we've got 80. Is it going to be 80? Is it going to be a tight turn? Oh, not too bad. 60, okay. Kinda... I think I'm going to move over. There's no point being on that lane just now. Let me get up to 60. There we go. I'll just lock it in there. This road is not too narrow. Whoa, those bumps, I've got to be careful of those bumps. I remember what happened last time. That put me into a barrier, which is never fun. See how close you run to that barrier. Quite a wide coach. Well, most coaches are wide, to be fair. Just moved out to the left just a little bit there, just in case there was a bump on that road. Is this van going to overtake me? I'm doing 64, and the van's still overtaking. Speed limit is 60, but the speed limit is 60 for me. But I am getting a little bit close to traffic up ahead. Way, bumps, 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 bumps. Oh, that van is so close to me now. So close to me. Oh shit!
Darum soll man sich also anschnallen.
Pardon my language there. Oh my, oh my, oh my! Getting a bit too close for comfort here. Bus behind me, well, that little lorry behind me was going to go into me for a second. Switch off that indicator. Trafficator, indicator, directional telling device. Whatever you want to call it. We're going to be hanging a right here then. Looks like we're about to arrive in Bremen. Anything coming? No, we're good. Speed limit's going to change once those yellow signs hit. So I'm just going to whack on the cruise control. Oh no, we're still at 100. No way. Now it changes. There we go. Now, do these passengers want a break? I think they are anticipating a break on the way to Hannover, yeah. So once we pick up our next lot of passengers, I will check the map to see if there is a parking bay where we can get them in for a stop. And it's still 70 kilometers actually. I need to move over into the right hand lane. There we go. I'm not turning right, I'm just moving over. Ah, there's somebody there now. Let me in. There we go. That might have been the longest merge in history. It's like you look and it's clear, then you look again and all of a sudden there's a headlights. Oh, and it's a merge, okay. Let's just switch over anyway. Am I going left here? No, I'm going left up there. We're good to go. Looks like a lot of passengers will be getting off here. And a lot getting on. Anyway, we have arrived in Bremen. I'm going to switch off the lights for a second whilst we check in our passengers. Open both doors. Hello ladies and gents. Right, who's getting checked in then? Hello?
Grüezi, ist das gültig?
Hannover.
Dankeschön.
Yes. Wow. Got a bit of an issue here. Your hand is inside that man's head and so is your phone. And you appear to be sitting on his shoulder like a puppet. Excuse, sir, are you a puppet? Are you a puppet? I think he's a puppet.
Mahlzeit. Mein Ticket? Vielen Dank.
Moin, ich hoffe, ich bin hier richtig.
Hannover.
Sehr freundlich.
Yes.
Hallo, ich hoffe, ich bin hier richtig.
That's incredibly loud. My days.
Grüezi, hier ist mein Ticket. Danke sehr.
Guten Tag. Fahren Sie in mein... Auf geht's. Servus. Sie wollen schauen.
Guten Tag, fahren Sie in meine Richtung?
Mahlzeit, hier ist mein Ticket. Vielen Dank.
The twins.
Mahlzeit, bitte sehr.
But they're not travelling in the same direction.
Hey, fahren Sie in meine Richtung. Ciao, ich hoffe, ich bin hier richtig. Auf geht's.
Hallo, hier ist mein Ticket. Danke sehr.
He's no longer a puppet.
Servus, ich würde gern ein Ticket kaufen. Sehr freundlich.
There you go, sir. I think that's it. That motorway above is so loud. Is that the puppet? So yeah, there we go. Route 25, Christmas cruiser. Whilst we stop here for a second, I just think the Sheeran's Holiday repaint looks fantastic. Apologies for that really loud noise, ambient noise. Apologies once again for that really loud ambient noise. I think that just looks fantastic. I think that's the thumbnail right there. That's the thumbnail. Anyway. Are we all sitting comfortably, ladies and gents? Well, you can't be comfortable like that, surely. Your legs are inside the table, sir? Hey there. Hello there, everybody. Good stuff. Right. Let's jump in the seat. Achievement unlocked, not your fault. What happened? Right, let's play the announcement. And then I think we'll get underway straight away. Am I at go here, or has he got to stop? I think they've got to stop. Question is, will they? No, I didn't think they would. I knew it. Because why would they stop at a giveaway line? Come on now. I don't have to give way to you, you have to give way to me. A little bit frustrating and things like that. Wow, if you look in the mirror though, the way the sky goes from purple to black, that's beautiful. I think I need to play around with some graphic settings. I think I mentioned that before. Try and get the game to run a little bit smoother. I'm merging here. I'm coming out and I'm coming at you. Obviously the Neoplan, with having another deck of passengers above the driver, it doesn't look quite as serene. Obviously you don't have the big panoramic glass window. And I'm turning off up here, so I'm going to merge. We are going absolutely flat out up here. I'm going to come off the throttle though, just for this turn up ahead. Now we do have to think of a place to stop, I think. I think I said I was going to check the map. Another turn then, we're up to 80 kilometers an hour, but taking these turns quite easy. There we go then. 70 speed limit. I don't want to speed too much. Trying to adhere to the speed limit, you know. Responsible bus driver in that. And no one's coming, that's good, we can merge. Speed limit is 80. And we are good to go. Up to 100 kilometers an hour then. With 136k to go until we arrive in Hannover. Let's pull in at the petrol station then. Maybe we'll give our passengers a break so we don't get marked down minus 50 points again. That's a lot of points to lose. I know I'm indicating really early here, but P for petrol and parking and all that good stuff. Let's knock off the indicator then. Now let's find a place where we can park. I think we'll just pull in beside the petrol station here. I think that'll do us just grand, unless there's any other place to park. Mounting the pavement just a little bit there. I think we're okay, I think we can park here, we should be good. Knock the bus into neutral. Now I'm only going to open the front door because it's cold. But I do have to switch off the engine. Hey, what, it is pretty dark though. Yeah. I tell you what, look at the... Oh. I was going to say look at the night lights, but it's the petrol station. His legs are still there. Of course they're still there, but they're still through the table. So we do have to take a break. We have to be outside the coach with the engine off. Hopefully the passengers will appreciate the 15-minute... The doors are required to be open. I've got to open the back one as well. We'll just do it from out here. There we go. And as soon as the door finishes opening, let's take a break. We have 17 passengers to check. That's insanely loud. Let me just turn the engine back on.
Hier drinnen wachsen schon Eiszapfen.
AC is too cold. Yeah, hang on, mate. I put the lights on so I can check the passengers. Oh, why can't I? Oh, there we go. Hey there. Hello there. Wow, it's loud back here. Let's go from the back first. Hey there. You're checked. You're checked. I've checked you. Have I checked you? Yes, I have. Yes, I know the AC is too cold. Give me a second, guys. Am I missing a passenger? I've just fell. I've broken a leg. Help. Right, I've checked you. You're checked. 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 Must have missed one downstairs. There we go. 17 of 17 checked. Let's get the back door closed, the front door closed. Yes, I know the AC's too cold. Give me a second. We turn it up to 24. Right, now I had it set on 24 last time and they said it was too hot. But let me check the temperatures. Still -8. Let's get our headlights on. Let's get the bus into gear. We only have 106 kilometers to go. So let's get moving then. Get some heat in the bus. Let's not drive off the road. See, there we go. I'm going to be fried soon. It's gone from 22 to 24. As soon as you get the engine running and a bit of heat in the bus, changes things. But let me get on a straight bit and then I'll engage cruise control. And I'll turn it down for you guys. Once the road narrows out a little bit here. Yeah, just about there.
Könnten Sie mal die Klima anmachen?
There we go. Yes, AC too hot. Turn it down to 22.5 again. And it is now darkness as we make our way towards Hannover. 89 kilometers to go. Good day to you, sir. Yeah, one thing I've noticed, the ambient noise when you're outside, it can be really quiet at times, and then other times when you've got passing traffic, the noise difference is so loud. Like when I first started recording the Fernbus and Eurotruck videos, I would do a sort of test recording of myself talking with the game in various conditions. just to make sure that all the levels were okay for recording. Because you don't want the game to be too loud and you can't hear what the person's saying, or you don't want the game to be too quiet, or the game's too loud, and etc. Try and find a nice balance between talking with the game volume there as well. Something which was a bit of a nightmare at the start of recording Siege videos, when I was still using my old PC, trying to find that balance of the master volume in Siege, but still have the game loud enough in your headset was a bit of an issue. But yeah, I've noticed the ambient noise in this game can be really, really loud, especially passing traffic. Like, lorries make a lot of noise, which obviously I know they do in real life, but the noise difference is it's quite massive in this game. Just a little thing, you know. But when you're talking about something or walking around something and trying to show maybe like this coach, for example, that I was trying to show at the bus stop, and you've got a lot of traffic passing by above the bridge, it's really loud. Anyway, it's now darkness, it's 20 past 6. 33 kilometers remaining of our journey, so we don't have too far to go at all. But as I was saying at the beginning of the video, I do hope you have a lovely Christmas if you do celebrate it. If you don't, I hope you have a lovely day anyway. And however you choose to spend it, I hope it's a nice day. As we pull off the motorway then. Oh, that looks quite nice, doesn't it, actually, with the headlights lighting up that hillside a little bit and all the trees and just the snow continuing to fall. That's quite nice, actually. I like that. We've turned off the motorway now. Just try and not clip the pavement. Nothing's coming, we're good to go. 70 kilometer limit. That looks really, really slippy actually. Oh, 60 limit for me. Can we get through the traffic light? Yes we can. Beautiful. So Hannover's a city I haven't unlocked yet, which is kind of like a lot of the cities in these videos so far that I've been doing. We haven't unlocked. So here we are then, coming to... Yeah, I didn't even talk. And there's the sirens again, coming into Hannover again. I say again. There's the sirens again. Here we are coming into Hannover. This looks actually really quite nice at night. I can't actually see the traffic light for turning left. This was also a problem I spoke about in a previous video as well. Now, which view is it? Oh, I'm at green. I can go. I actually had to check the external view there. I couldn't remember. You can actually look from the top deck. That lane's going left. Need this one. Honestly, I just wish they wouldn't have these sirens so frequent. I don't mind the sirens, but it's the fact that they're so frequent. I like the blue light in there, that's quite funky. Oh, we are green. I've never actually seen this coach at night before, so I'll have a quick look at it before I end the video, just to see what it looks like inside with the lights on at night. Quite slightly curious. Now I need to turn left, so this is the lane I want. As you can see, I can see the traffic light for turning left from here, but if I go any closer I can't see it. You'll see it disappearing now, and it's gone. Little speed bump here, we'll just slow down a little bit. Turning right here then. Final stop of the journey. And we pull in into a snowy Hannover.
Da kann sich die Bahn echt mal ein Beispiel nehmen.
There we go. Knock the bus into neutral. Switch off the AC. Switch everything off. See how quiet it gets inside with all that off. Let's get the doors open. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for travelling with us today. Look at how they all walk off. But there we go, guys. That. Let me close the door. Let me switch off the engine. I'll leave the ignition on so we can leave the lights and stuff on. Yeah, it looks quite nice. That light was blue. Oh. That's quite cool actually. I like the lighting effect up there with the green and the blue as well. It's really, really nice. Very nice airy cabin, like a top deck in these Neoplans. Really like it. But anyway, that's going to do it. But let's see how we done. Let's see what marks we got before I do end this one. -10 for the resting quality, but you did have a rest, which is better than -50, I suppose. -1 for property damage, -2 for accidents, and -1 for the safety distance. So on the whole, not too bad at all. We didn't clip any curbstones, which is a good thing. But yeah, it is Christmas Eve, so whatever you're doing this evening and whatever you do tomorrow, I hope you have a fantastic time and I hope you enjoy your day. But that's all for me for this one. Like I say, have a fantastic day. Stay safe, take care, and I'll catch you all in the next video. But until then, this is Liquid, signing off.